a fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry. Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day. Here, if you please.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's a thought.
Wolves draw near!
Flame in the weakness.
Let my magic grant you an elemental.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable. No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend. Would seem I've some catching up to do. A resounding sadness.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
Right, just follow me.
Seems your luck's run out. And mine's scared. You should be.
Let me grant some wings. follow me.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it. I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Ah, yes. I know where we need to go. Very well. I'll guide you there directly. I suppose we'll just have to go where we're bid. Good thing we're used to thinking on our feet.
We've got choppers!
Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe. Could you come over here? Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
This should help.
Let us see what you're made of.
Tis a boat working mission. Please, yes. It was a glorious success.
Indeed, was enough to make one pity our foe. The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? Just follow me. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you, as long as it takes. Follow me. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I've an inkling this is not our first time here. Remarkable how the route taken can alter one's perception of a place.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
What you need of me?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Well met, sir. How...
The stairs that follow our every move mark this as no ordinary village. You say?
Fancy a look at my wares? The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
What do you want?
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz. Naught mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. Know what I mean? I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice, only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us, then?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir. Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much. As you like.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night. Of course, nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir. Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
Fancy a look at my wares?
No seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Well met, sir.
At once, master. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Greeting. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Well met, sir.
Oh!
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Ought you needing me?
Got something for me?
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long.
This is the inn. Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again. This is the... Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you said. I've lived in this village many... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we shall wait here till your business is done.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial, so the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next.
You're the one, then? Fine. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
My bed. What brings you here?
How dare you? This won't do. That's quite enough.
You've my gratitude.
I fear I've not useful to share.
Just what I was waiting for.
I'm just grateful.
You're here. I've been waiting for...
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms. They all are.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we go inform him? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Dara? That man isn't associated with our village anymore. In fact, if e'er you should meet him, pray inform him that he is no longer welcome here. Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like.
This is the inn. Of course, nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I dare say we'll not find this village's like anywhere else.
Indeed. All the while 'twas a training ground for thieves of prodigious talent. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
We've explored this place before, or hadn't you noticed?
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen...
Goblins, Master!
Lead
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Well, well. Follow me a surprise. If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Let me get that. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Over here, if you would.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Jump up, and I'll send you flying.
I'll save you!
Vital moving levels.
Correct, opponents. Victory in pride.
I am well aware of
I'm in your debt.
Stand firm! You must not let down your guard, even for a moment. If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
So it goes.
Very well. I shall return.
You'll not live to regret this.
I shan't let them harm you.
There must be some way out of this. Good day. I appreciate it. Truly. Take this. With my...
Pray, follow me. I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift.
You don't look like much.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
I am well aware.
We need reinforcements over here.
Feast your eyes on this. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Come, I'll lead the way. Here we are. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
You have my protection!
One of us has been great.